That's for sure.
Even wore the number 18 out there.
That's right.
He was playing the Peyton role.
All the coaches were his receivers. Boy, I know they were covered.
Great young talent. Defensive coordinator has been with this franchise for 12 years. As Manning has Collie, and the ball's out. Collie took a vicious hit. He's still down, hasn't moved. Collie is just absolutely frozen on the field. It was a collision with Coleman and Hansen.
Flag was thrown, so
well, that's awful to look at.
The ruling on the field is the pass is incomplete. Unnecessary roughness, defense, contact to a defenseless receiver, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Peyton Manning just loves
Please
this
put
kid.
223
He's
on the
down
game
on one
clock.
knee. Now up. Jeff Saturday looking in. Tell you, the Eagles are over here still reacting to this flag call.
Here it is. Nobody launches. Hit below the shoulder. It would be that call there.
I think
a defenseless player, helmet to helmet, would be the call, Jim.
But watch how violently Collie's head hits the ground.
Well, he's
This is what
already out.
Right here. Is he already out?
He's out before he hits the ground. Watch his body right here. He's down. Kurt Coleman hit helmet to helmet. That's why the flag was thrown.
And here's another look at the Collie.
He catches it. Possession, 2 feet on the ground. 1, 2. He is now deemed a runner. Now look, I know it's a rough hit. And when in doubt, the officials are taught now, if there's any question, you throw the flag that it's a personal foul. But he gets a chance to protect himself. He turns into a runner. And once you are a runner, you are allowed to have helmet-to-helmet contact. You could see Austin Collie has time. He's trying to protect himself, but it's just the speed of the coverage coming towards him that puts him in that position.
He is still not moved. I see just the left leg, thankfully, now.
Yeah, I've
Slight
seen him
movement.
move his arms a little bit, Jim, even before this. But of course, in a situation like this, you can never be too careful. And I think receivers, you saw Austin Collie catch the ball. When you're running down the middle of the field nowadays, you know there's a reason why you're open, because there's 2 safeties, one coming from each side towards you. Try to protect himself, but the guys, they're fast, reckless, and there's big contact.
Calling now for signaling for a stretcher to be brought across the field too. Coleman, who actually collided with him helmet to helmet. family who came back today, and by a lot of estimates was back at least 2 weeks earlier than anyone expected him to be from a hand injury he had suffered.
Right.
I know I had said this earlier, but we talked to Peyton a few days ago. He was talking about, guys, don't be surprised if Austin Collie's out there. His kid always defies the odds.
Well, we've talked about him so much. Of course, we're hoping everything's going to be fine. And whenever we get any information, of course, to his family, to all fans out there, we'll let you know immediately.
Napoleon, president of the Colts.
You know, and let me just say this too, and then, of course, being careful with my words, but now you understand why, you know, so many people get upset about, oh, you can't do this about the game. You can't. Yes, you can. You want to make rules and do whatever you have to do, whatever you can do possible for player safety.
I couldn't agree more.
And anybody that look, I understand. I never played defense in the NFL. I know it's frustrating, but wow,
it's been interesting seeing, though, some people really getting so defensive about the recent crackdown on all of this, saying, hey, let us play the game. It's just outrageous. I mean, you see something like this right now. Yeah, go play football. Let somebody have a life, though, okay? Peyton's coming over to him right now.
Well, let's look at the hit one more time. And like we said, the officials always are going to err on the side of safety, and you would deem it a defenseless player if he didn't have time to protect himself.